going on, my fellow fuzz buds? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. Okay, so this video topic is just a little bit peculiar because a while ago I got a question asking if I replaced flicks with senpai in my, little friend circle. Now, the reason why that strikes me as peculiar is first we're going to do a little backstory on who Flicks was. On who Flicks is. Well, I can't say who Flicks was because technically Flicks as a character doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, who Flicks was. Alright, so she was one of my friends from high school, we go way back and all that stuff, and Flicks emerged because we brought her into the fandom, and it's all about, making your personas and, doing this, that, and the third, and she created Flicks, and, we made a fursuit for her and all these things, and yeah, we were friends for a good long amount of time, and then out of nowhere, she decided that she would be better off without us, and that is what she told us. And so, when it comes to people in my life or whatever, if you want to leave out of my life, then by all means go. I'm not going to hold you to that. I'm not going to stop you because life's too short to be bickering and all that stuff. And if they want to go, then let them go. Because the people that want to be in your life will stay in your life. And those that want to leave may leave as they please. And so I'm just like, hey, whatever, that's fine, that's cool. I mean, I have, sent her messages, and I sent her maybe 1 or 2 messages just kind of saying hey, if you ever want to talk, then hey, we can talk, but hey, it is what it is. And so there's that. Now, where senpai comes into this whole thing, so back in the day before I knew senpai, there was this chick who did a stream, and she drew some art for myself and Babby. Because Babby had that really big badge that you may have seen her wearing. I would hold it up, but it's somewhere. I probably got a picture of it somewhere over here. But yeah, she had drew that art, and I remember seeing tidbits of the art here and there. And then whenever we went to FWA a couple years ago, she handed us those badges in person. And of course, I was just like, aw, thank you so much. And then, later on, I had saw pictures of this fursuiter on Twitter, and so I followed that fursuit because I'm like, yo, that fursuit is adorable. And you know how I am when I find fursuiters that are adorable. I follow them right then and there, no ifs, ands, or buts, because I might have a problem with the cuteness. But, of course, as things went on, and of course me being an FWA and seeing her suiting, I then saw that those two people were the same person, even though I had no recollection of that. And then, things went on, and, the people that she went to that con with, they were off doing their thing, and so she asked if she could hang out with us, and we were like, sure, why not? And then it just kind of progressed from there. And now she's a part of my little group or whatever, if you want to call it a group. But to answer the question of did I replace Flicks with senpai, absolutely not, because replacing friends is something that I just do not do. People come and go on their own accord, and I have no say-so in that, because yes, I will voice my opinion on the matter, but like I say, at the end of the day, if you want to leave, then you can very well leave. But in that predicament, I would say that Flicks replaced herself, and that's just the long and short of it, because us and Simpy, whenever we were, just having conversations and hanging out and stuff, we grew closer and closer, and then we just became like the bestest of the buds. And yeah, she's like my closest friend inside the furry fandom, and yeah, I mean, that's just all there is to it. And as far as the whole Flicks thing, I don't know where she is or what she's doing or anything like that, but hey, I didn't replace her. She just kind of left on her own accord, and it just kind of, as she left, then senpai just kind of came and just, I guess she filled the role as like my close fursuiting friend. But yeah, no, I don't replace people. That's just not how I operate. But I just figured I'd touch up on that subject in case anybody was wondering, or to the person that asked that question, there's your answer. And if anybody has questions, then you can ask them to me on Amino, preferably like my Amino inbox or whatever. Ask me something, I might, do a video on it if I don't feel like explaining it, because you know, sometimes I don't want to type all that stuff out, so I just kind of say it. So yeah, that's the long and short of that. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So if you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want to stay updated as well as know when the next Q&A is going to be? Have some amino. Want to draw fan art of ZabuTheSergal? Fan art is always welcome. Keep it PG-13. Nah. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Question of the day. If you got to this point of the video, then put 3 pizza emojis in the dibbly below. And well, as a part of your little comment, and then I'll read those comments first. Do you have a close friend that's in the furry fandom? Post your thoughts down there in the dibbly below, and I'll share my thoughts with you guys. Wow.